Howdy do, hey there, hey, so, Santa, uh, via my wife, brought me this barrel Sam Adams collection, and I decided to open one today on Christmas Day, the Samuel Adams 13th Hour. Why did I choose this one to open? Well, I've never had the other two. I've had this one before, last year, when, Stuart was here for Thanksgiving, but I was likely pretty well hammered by the time we got to it because, we were pretty well hammered the whole week he was here. So anyway, I thought I'd start with this one and remember and revisit it first. Oh, wow. Aromas are beautiful. So I'm going to read just a tad from their website here and then I'll get on with it. The 13th hour is the witching hour in a time when strange brews can occur. With 13 ingredients, we combined the roasted chocolate and coffee flavors of a stout with complex spicy character of a Belgian-style ale aged in oak. Deep, robust, and captivating brew. Okay, well that makes a lot of sense, does it not? Does to me, man. Okay, well, I'm glad I'm answering myself. So, hop varieties are Hallertau Middle Fruit, malt varieties are Sam Adams 2-row pale, malt blend, caramel 60, Munich, Special B, and Carafa. Yeast strain is a Belgian top fermenting ale and a champagne yeast. How about that? Special ingredients are two brewing sugars and Cosmic Mother Funk. I think I saw them back in the 70s, but anyway. Color brilliant black, it says. Okay, I'll go with that. What the hell? 9%, 17 IBUs are the particulars. So, let me bring that back up here. Okay, so what? So, let's remember this thing here. Oh, I remember thinking, in fact, I said in the video at the time that it reminded me more of a Belgian quad than it did a Imperial Stout. Well, which, I'm going to, plead ignorance here, so I didn't realize what it was at the time. So there you go, I made a mistake. Yeah, I should have realized that, it was basically a Belgian hybrid here, which is what this is. It's Imperial Stout with it's a, Belgian version of Imperial Stout. So how about that? 13th hour, dark style stout with notes of spice, coffee, chocolate, and oak. Yeah, you get all that. You get a lot more, too. You pull in a lot of date and fig as well. But you can't smell the candy sugar. I should, well, maybe not. What I'm getting is kind of like a brown sugar type smell. Mm. But you can't taste like currants. It's slightly tart. It's a little sweet, little tart, like a black currant taste. Oh, Lord have mercy, that's yummy. Yeah, Stuart and I split a bottle when he was here, but we probably had a lot to drink that day because we had a lot to drink every day he was here. So I might not have realized how good it was at the time. But anyway, this came to me. Oh, the aromas are very gorgeous. Body's kind of a medium to heavy. It's not as heavy as I expected it to be honest with you. I didn't look up my original video, to be honest with you, because I wanted to kind of go out this blind or as blind as possible. So after I'm done with this, I'll look up my original video to see if to see what I said about it then. It is likable. It does, I mean, had I not know what they were trying to do here, I don't think if this was given to me blind, I don't think I would go straight to Imperial Stout on this because it does. I mean, it tastes. The Belgian top fermenting ale yeast really takes control here. I mean, this really has the feel of a big Belgian quad. It does. from the aromas to the taste to the body, everything about it brings me back to that. If I was tasting this blind, that's what I would assume it was. But I applaud your effort here. I mean, call it whatever you want. It's a darn fine beer. Oh, and I actually didn't have this. I just had it sitting out in my garage. But it's so cold. It's probably about 40 degrees anyway. So I'm just going to have this little bit. Then I'm going to let some warm up because I think as she warms, more things are going to happen to it. I think the body's probably going to thicken up a tad. Some of these flavors I've got are probably going to meld together better, which is generally what happens as it warms. So I'm going to let this warm. I'm probably going to come back and do a second video for it. Because what I'm getting now is very interesting, but I think it's going to change even more. It's got a beautiful tart finish. It's very nice. Slightly dry. It's very interesting. Almost like a... Again, I was going back to black currant. It's kind of got that black currant feel to it. Some may say like a tart cherry or a sour cherry. That's possible as well. Depends on what your taste buds are used to, I guess. But it's very good beer, man. Merry Christmas to me. And I'm Beer Whisperer. I'll be back.